Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
well, this is supposed to be an interview for um, the open position for assistant, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So like
So for
accounting
capturist.
capturist. Okay, so like an accounting assistant. Yes.
Okay. So let's see. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so I have been working with a property management company
Mm-hmm.
for over a year, and their contract ended. So they laid me off. But there I was doing some data entry and collection and like accounts manipulation because I was in the customer care part. Uh,
Okay.
and so I was doing like a lot of multitasking and note taking uh, and all that.
Okay. So let's see. What did they make the layoff? Sorry.
On May the 25th.
Wait. Okay. And why was that?
Because, well, they told me that the company ended their contract with the hiring
Oh,
agency.
okay.
Like the project finished or something.
Okay. Let's see. So you're looking for something that is the same, like data entry, or would you like to be more in the accounting team?
I think it would depend on,
The activities?
well, not the activities. I think I would be able to help out in both positions.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but it would depend on the compensation.
Okay, so it's mostly the same. The only thing that it changes from data entry or from copays, that is like for patients, or it will be like for data entry for the invoices, or to get like into the human resources. That is most of the time shifts and that.
Okay, well, then I guess data entry would be,
Copays.
yeah.
Okay. So let's see. Before that, used to be interpreter. Okay,
Yeah.
medical. So okay. So why the change, like from interpreter to data entry?
Okay. Well, when I took the interpreter jobs, really I was just looking for a source of income, and they ended up becoming like my side job that I was actually continuously doing. Um, but I didn't really think about it, you know. It was just something which popped up, it was available, uh, and yeah, so that's why I
Okay.
did it. But I ended up uh, like developing skills and learning and practicing a lot.
Okay. Let's see. So, what is the name that is like the corporate management that you were talking before? That is Goodwin and company desde casa, where you used to work like remotely.
Goodwin is the client that ended up
Mm.
hiring me, and the
Okay.
agency was Aniquim. I don't know if you have heard of
And a
them.
queen.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I haven't heard about that.
Okay.
And a queen. Okay. So let's see. So join the position on May. That's correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, you're looking for something. Okay. So did you read the position that I posted in it on the activities
Yes.
that you will do?
Yes. So let me look for that. Well, yeah, here it talks about the copays, attention to detail, uh, data capturing,
Okay.
uh, and calculations.
Okay.
English.
So what do you think you will be a good fit for this role?
Well, most likely the attention to detail. I think I'm good with that, and I can speak English just fine. I can use English, and well, I have some experience entering amounts and making monetary adjustments on accounts, and making some calculations as well. Uh, yeah, on the job. So
Okay.
yeah.
So let's see. Okay, describe me a time when you work successfully as part of a team.
Alone and as part of a team. Okay.
Yeah.
So well, during my last, well, all of my last positions really, I have been working pretty much alone without supervision because they have been remote positions, and so I mean, there's rarely any communications to you. I mean, in my last position, there was like a chat channel for everyone to see and comment on. Uh, but really, it's not like anyone is permanently supervising you or anything. So that was a lot of working alone. As an interpreter, I always worked alone. I never received any kind of feedback or anything until the very end. Um, and well, as part of a team, again during my latest role, I had to communicate a lot with our other employees of the company to be able to pull off different tasks and complete different processes. Uh, so yeah.
Okay. So, what do you think is your greatest strength, and how do you think it can apply to this role?
My greatest strength, probably my analytic capabilities, because I think I'm good at that. And it looks like this position requires lots of, precise measurements or, calculations uh, to be able to do it and attention to detail. So I also consider myself as very good at, uh, you know, reading and following instructions and things like that, making sure all the steps are covered and things like that. So I think that would be it.
Okay. So, in the last job, you were telling me that you just need to data entry and collections. Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah, we would
Okay.
input.
So, what was the most of data entry that you were making like per day?
Was that entry I was making? Well, I mean, that would be a little complicated to calculate because, uh, you know, well, I was receiving lots of calls from customers into the
Uh huh.
company, and really you had to type everything they said. I mean, absolutely everything they said, and you had to process what they were telling you so that you could understand the request and work. on that.
Hmm.
Um, but so yeah, depending on whatever they were asking you, you would do whatever task was
So let's
required.
talk about the phone calls that you were receiving. Like, how many phone calls did you receive, like, in one day?
Um, it was around 40,
Sorry, phone calls.
yeah, throughout an
Okay.
entire shift, which was eight
Uh-huh.
hours. And there was no limit to, I mean, there was an established limit allegedly, but
Yeah.
they perfectly knew that it would take you longer to attend all the calls and all that.
Two types per day.
So they would ask you for a minimum of 50 touches, they called them, which were like 50 attended contacts or
Okay.
clients, either through email, chat, or phone calls, and it was mostly phone calls. So it ended up being around 40 phone calls a day.
And how many minutes, like, per phone call?
Probably 20, around 20,
20.
yeah,
Okay.
or shorter, yeah.
So what kind of customer service you were given?
Um, well, so since this was a property management company,
Mm.
we were managing the compliance part of the way some communities were organized, because this was service we were giving in the United States. So this is, I live in Mexico, and this is not really something which happens in Mexico. The United States, they have like these neighborhoods which are called communities, and they are like organized. So they have a set of rules that everyone has to follow, and they charge you an assessment, which is like a fee pretty much for living there, for the existence of your house. So if you were a neighbor, you were bound to be part of the association, the homeowners association.
Oh.
There was no way out. I mean, if you wanted to live there, you had to do whatever they said. And so they hired us, or the company I was working with, to manage all that, do all the compliance, make sure everyone was following the rules, everyone was paying, that no one was behind, that announcements were being given out, and things like that.
Okay. So how do you prioritize, like, different tasks into multiple deadlines that you need to meet?
Okay. Well, it would always be most important to take care of whatever is most urgent. Uh, so that usually tends to be what came in earlier.
Hmm.
And so you always try to continuously keep up with the load of work you have.
Okay.
And well, just keep on going, ask for help and assistance if sometimes someone else can do something for you, or if you need to reach out for somebody to do something as soon as possible, you do that uh, the sooner you can. Um, and probably try to leave the least important items to last. Maybe even forget about them. If they're not that important, uh, just really care for them whenever it is possible.
Okay. So let's see. I'm going to explain you how it's going to be this position, and well, if you want to continue, so at the end of this interview, I will send, like, all the notes from this interview, your resume, the assessment that you answered before, so they can review it, and we can see if we can invite you over here to the office and all that stuff. Okay.
Okay.
So At this position, so as I was telling you, I have two positions. That one is like for bookkeeping, and the other one is like for capturist. So the one that you apply is like for the capturist for copays. So most of the time over here, we make like the. So let me explain how it goes, everything. So Outplay is a company that is creating a platform. This platform is for dental assistants. So all our world is dental. So everything starts from the call center that is receiving the phone call from the patient and schedule the appointment. So most of the patients they have insurances. So depending on the insurance is what they are going to get covered and what they need to pay from their wallet. So in the case of the copay auxiliary over here, it will be to make that calculation. So most of per day it's like 50 to 70 copays. Over here you don't need like to talk with people. It's most like to fill the information. It's more like copy pasting into the platform to see like of course you are going to get trained. We need to explain you how to use like the platform, the codes and everything, so you're okay to do that. So here it depends the code. Let's give an example. So Fernanda is having a service. So it's with the code D39. So my insurance covered the 25%. So that will mean that I will need to pay the other percentage. So from the service. Okay. So it's just to give like a clear idea on what we do. So it depends too much on the insurance that the patient has, so to see how much is going to get covered, if it's going to be for full or if they need to pay something. So it depends too much on that, and that's why we need to train you so you can know like what to add. That's why I need someone who knows how to calculate. I know you can use always a calculator over here. We don't have any problem with that, but keep an eye on the detail with the code so you can know like what does apply and what doesn't. So it's to give that idea. So I don't know if I'm getting explained.
Yeah, so calculate the amount.
Yeah,
There's
from the
like a
insurance.
formula.
Yeah, with the formula depending on which service, which insurance, which code. So yeah, technically that will be this position. And the team is really cool with the people that you are going to be sitting with. If you get hired, they are really cool. They're really nice. I know that most of the time you have been working alone and most remotely. The thing is that this position needs to be on site, and you will need to come to the office Monday to Friday from 9:30 to 6:30. So if that will be an issue for you, or like are you looking just for a remote position?
Okay. Well, yeah, I mostly look for remote positions. But depending on how everything turns out, I would be able to do this. You don't have remote
Okay.
positions, right?
No, no
Okay.
hybrid or remote. Everything is over here on site because we have all these systems right here, the servers. So we are going to give you one of the computers, but they are PCs. They're not any laptops or something like that. So you can do it remotely. So that will be the only issue on all the positions that we hire over here. They need to come on site. So that is one thing. The other one is so the location from the office is over here in Jesus Garcia and Lopez Mateos. Are you familiar with Midtown Mall?
Midtown, yes.
So we're 5 blocks away. Like if you go like to Avenida Mexico, it's like 10 minutes walking. 5 blocks away from there. We're in front of a school that it calls Fray Pedro de Gante.
Okay.
So I think
Okay.
you're looking into maps.
Yeah.
So is that far away from you?
So do you have the exact address?
Yeah, let me write over here so you can just make a copy paste.
Okay.
Um, oh,
Okay, so it's of well close to Teatro Charles Chaplin.
we're in front of.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's a
Okay.
school and they have that area.
Okay. Well, I'm not that close. But yeah, I guess I could get there.
How much commute will you make?
It's easily 1 hour.
So is that going to be okay with you, like daily, like 5 days per week, like 1 hour coming, 1 hour going? Depending on the traffic, maybe you could do like more. Is that going to be okay?
Um, well, like I mentioned, depending on how everything turns out, I would be
Okay.
able to do it. I have done other things around the area, very close to the area actually,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and I did it for a while. So I guess I could do it again.
Okay. Okay, so let's talk about money. So you answer over here in the assessment that you're looking for 8K. Is that correct?
Well, I I saw that that was the compensation, so that's why I entered that.
So what is your expectation?
Uh, well, that's hard to answer. Uh, because you would always want to be able to do everything you want with what you're earning,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, well, in my case, for instance, I don't have a house. This is not my house. This is my parents' house. So
Mm-hmm.
I live here. Uh, it would be great if my salary could cover for rent for an apartment or something. And I don't have a car. I could probably buy that, and it would be great if my salary allowed me to do that. Uh, so yeah, I would just say the more the better. In my last position, I was making 15K.
Okay.
So,
So you're looking for that or more?
well, yeah, that or more would be great. Uh, because yeah, I mean, you always get uh, established where you are financially, and so
Yeah.
yeah, it would be great if I could continue doing that. Uh,
Okay.
yeah.
So we can start at the 15. Well, at the end they need to review everything, but we can start at 15. I don't think that they have any problem with that. The thing over here, it will be like, okay, I'm going to explain you how's the way we work, and then you will tell me, well, how's the way we pay. So the thing, in this company, we pay one time per month. That means every first of every month we make the payments. If the first is like this example, it's going to be on Sunday, they will make the payment until Monday, that it will be the second. So is that okay with you? Because we pay one time per month every first, and we do it through PayPal.
Okay. Well, yeah, I guess I could do that. So only one time per month. Okay. Yeah. And so you
Okay.
do not offer any benefits as a result of that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like if you're reading my mind. Yeah. The thing is that I can give you the money free of taxes, But the thing is that we don't give any benefits as aguinaldo, utilidades, vacaciones, something like that. We actually don't give any holidays. Like this 2nd of September will not come to work, but it's going to be closed the offices and it's not going to be paid. So that's the only issue that we have. The good thing is that we give economic benefits. So every year we give raises, and we have this 1,000 pesos for you to hire private insurance, or you can waste it as you wish. And the other one is that we have permanence bonus. So after you're working over here for 9 months, you become eligible. So you can start receiving the 25% from your compensation every quarter of the year. So that means 3 times per year you will receive this 25%. And if you get a raise, the 25% will increase. But that's the only benefits that we give. If you want to ask for holidays, you can ask for that. We don't have any problems with that. But they're not going to be paid. So you need to arrange that budget in case that you want to take some vacations or 1 day, 2 days holidays.
Okay, but you can ask for vacation days, right?
Yeah, you can ask for that. The thing is that they are not paid.
Okay.
Yeah, you can ask like if you want like 2 weeks, 1 month.
Okay. Sorry, I have a window here saying that I have time remaining.
Yeah, because I'm going to have another interview.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Sorry, this is like something that is set up like automated.
Okay.
So
And you have a training, I suppose.
yeah,
How long?
yeah, we have trainers.
Okay, how long is it?
So it depends too much on the experience that you're getting. So if you get it covered like in 1 week, so the training is in 1 week, but we have people that they finish their training in 1 month. It depends too much on your knowledge and how quick do you learn.
Okay, and is the training paid?
Yeah. The thing is that if the first 15 days you decide to resign, we don't pay anything as the waste of time and money. So if you resign, if you get fired, we will pay like the hours that you work. But if you resign in the first 15, 16 days, so I don't know, let's give an example. You're getting other interviews and I say like, okay, you get hired, you say yes, and you start coming to work over here, and the 16th day you decide to resign because you get another offer in another job position. So the thing is that if you resign, you will not get paid.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. And would you have the website of the company?
Yeah, you didn't search for that.
Um, it's because I think
What's the
I get many different results. I don't know which one is the right one.
So you apply to Outploy. So it's outploy.com.
Outploy.com. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. And so the company that would be hiring me is Outploy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you mean because we were contacting you through Hire Reactor?
No, well, because I suppose you have other clients from
No,
companies.
it's the only client.
But then who do you work for, or who are the
Outploy.
customers?
Outploy.
Okay, but you said you attended dental orders?
Oh yeah, we have 3 different campaigns. Yeah, that's
Okay.
correct.
Yeah, so those are the companies that you end up doing work for.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. And well, your name says Staff Corp. Is that another company?
Well, it's the name of the corporation for Open the Dial Pad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I decided to start working, when would I be starting the training?
It depends too much as they need to review like if you want to continue, it's like they need to review the assessment, they need to review the notes from this interview and your resume, and after they say yes, so first they always invite to the office, like so they can see how much commute they are going to make, if they like, because we have just one bathroom, so our toilet, you wanted to call, so most of the people they don't like that, so that's why I always try to invite them over here so they can see like if they like, if they don't, if they like, so you say like, okay, I can start working, let's give an example, the 3rd of September, so okay, and I just need to talk with the trainers if they have availability, so you can start working that day. That's like an example. In this case, it will be until, so today is Wednesday. They will give me an answer until Thursday, Friday. So it will be until the 9th of September if they say yes. And if you come to visit the office, I will invite you for next week. So yeah, it will be like for the 9th if you want to start to work.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know how do you see the position?
Well, so far I think it is something I can do.
Okay.
Yeah, I would probably need to see very well what commute I will be doing, and yeah, the location probably like you say, so I can uh, decide ultimately.
Okay. Okay. So do you have any questions that you would like me to answer right now?
Okay. How many employees do you have right now?
We are 18.
18? Oh, okay. That's not a lot.
No, we are a little team.
Okay.
What you were expecting like to be 300 people, 500?
Well, I was expecting like 150 at least.
No, the team over here in Guadalajara is really little, but we have like 100, 150 people working like in the whole company. Because
Okay.
we have in Philippines and also in the United States. That's why the interview is in English.
Okay.
Yeah. The team over here is little.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
So you will be messaging me?
Yeah, I will be in touch with you. Maybe I called you or message you. If I called you, is like from the phone number that I always had through Indeed. So if not, I will message you through there. Okay.
Okay. Yes, no problem.
Okie dokie. Do you have any other questions?
No.
Okay. In case that you have any others, you can write me through there, and we will be really happy to answer.
Okay. Yes, no problem. Thank you.
Thank you, Karim. Have a wonderful day.
You too. Bye.
The